two things come into mind. The first one is balance. And what we mean by this is that we would want to see a balance between the financial resources and also the road sector requirements. Obviously, at the moment, we've got a lot more weight in terms of the requirements. As you know, Zambia is a vast country, and we need to ensure that there's connectivity almost everywhere, from the urban centers into the rural areas. So the demand for road infrastructure services is very high, but obviously the finances are always a binding constraint. So we'd want to see a balance between the two, and in that aspect, we'll be able to serve even our clients, meaning the contractors, the consultants, and other businesses within the road sector better once we have that balance. So that is one of the targets that we have within the short term to medium term. The second aspect is obviously innovation, and our theme for this year is innovate. The world is going E, so as an agency, we would want to ensure that we have robust systems, and that will help us serve our customers better. We want to create efficiencies. We want to create even enhanced accountability through these robust systems that we intend to put in place. So we are very confident that we'll be able to achieve that. AMPHA, which is the Association of Road Maintenance Funds Association. The objective essentially is to share experiences, to share ideas, to share innovations within the AMPHA countries and agencies that the road funds across the continent. And for Southern Africa Focal Group, we've been chairpersons for the last 2 years plus, from 2018 to early this year. Now, one of the key issues is that we have learned quite a lot from our countries. We have a total of 8 members in the Southern Africa Focal Group of AMPHA. But also, a bigger achievement that we've made is that we have also shared our experiences, and I think we more or less became the beacon of learning, where a number of countries came to see what we're able to do. If you look at the road tolling program, it's an idea that has brought Zambia onto the map on the continent, where countries even beyond the Southern Africa Focal Group would come and learn from Zambia in terms of how we are doing our stakeholder management through our public relations unity, how we are managing the road tolling program through the road tolling department, how we are accounting for the funds through the fund management department. So everything put together, we find that we are more or less a beacon of learning. We also have shared quite a lot in terms of innovative ways of raising funds, innovative resource mobilization strategies. And for instance, we had to share how we raised funds through the pension fund, which is NAPSA, and a number of countries came to learn from us. We've seen other countries, for instance Malawi, even sending their staff to come and learn from Zambia, attaching their staff to the National Road Fund Agency. Mozambique is also preparing to send staff. It's just the COVID that actually affected us. Otherwise, we could have had the members of staff from the Mozambique Road Fund to come and learn from Zambia in terms of how we are managing the funds within the National Road Fund Agency. Essentially have grown quite a lot. 5 years ago, 6 years ago, we were a very small, lean institution, and the main focus at that stage was mostly just managing the fiduciary management aspect of the fund. We've evolved through the last 5-6 years to being more of an agency which is well balanced, looking at, on one side, resource mobilization. In the past, we would actually sit and wait for the Ministry of Finance to raise funds for the road sector. Now we are front runners in terms of raising funds. So we've come up with innovative methods and non-traditional methods of raising funds to ensure that the road sector is adequately financed. Meanwhile, on the other side, we would have now value for money, not just raising funds and dispersing those funds, but we have also strengthened the aspect of value for money. So having a balance in terms of one, mobilizing resources, secondly, managing those resources, and thirdly, also ensuring that there is value for money. But beyond that, we have also grown in terms of numbers. We were a lean institution, less than 50 some 6 years ago. We are over 700 in terms of staffing levels. Our footprint has grown. We were just operating within Lusaka at the head office. Now we are managing the toll gates which are across the whole country, and right now we are managing 27 toll gates. Very soon, once we open the Kazungula Way Bridge, we'll be looking at 28 toll gates in addition to the 10 ports of entry. So we've become a huge institution. But also at national level, we have also repositioned ourselves. In the past, we were looking at ourselves as an agency working within the road sector. We are now looking at ourselves as an agency that is an integral part of national economic development. So we now think big, we see big, and even our mindset is that we need to ensure that we contribute effectively to the development of this country. Moving away from cash-based transactions at the toll gates, first of all, has its own challenges. Accountability, obviously, is at risk. Also, we are in the COVID era where we have challenges in terms of transmitting COVID, because you are now using cash to transmit COVID. We have about 43,000 to 45,000 transactions per day, meaning that these are transactions that occur across the toll gates, and this becomes a high risk in terms of transmitting COVID. There's also the issue of efficiency in terms of the transactions. So with the electronic toll collection system coming on board, we'll see us serving our clients better, where the transactions are essentially about 5 seconds and below in terms of the transaction or processing time. And so we'll see a lot of efficiency in that regard. The other motivation, obviously, is that our clients also find it more convenient. You can imagine a company that would have a fleet of maybe 300 trucks. How do you handle the cash? Every day they will have to withdraw a lot of money, give the drivers to go and pay at the toll gates. But with the ETC coming on board, you'll find that that company will have to give each truck a card. You just reach the toll gate and tap, and you go. Very efficient, user-friendly, and more convenient even for our client. With the tolling coming on board, you'll see me talking more about our clients. With the tolling coming on board, we are more and more oriented now to the customers, to the clients that we deal with. So much of what we are doing is not only for us, the benefits are not only accrued to us, but mainly even to the client. So we think through how do we better serve our clients. That's why we are coming up with these innovations and ensuring that our clients are better served. We are hoping that by end of this year, we would have over 60-70% of the heavy goods vehicles actually paying using the electronic toll cards. Easier, faster, secure.